Good afternoon. Today we're going to discuss Module 5 assignments, the professional brand. My name is Jason Soto and I am an aviation logistician currently stationed at Redstone Arsenal in Huntsville, Alabama. I guess we'll go over some of the key points that I feel are important into what it is that I bring as far as myself to an organization, and then I'll highlight some of those points and leave it off with any questions or anything that may be at the end of the slide presentation. So to get started, these are some of my more important values. I believe that commitment, being a team player, dedication, my experience, and my integrity are some of the most important values of what I bring. My commitment is based on the fact that I've been in Army aviation for over 25 years, working with Army rotary aircraft. I currently work for the Department of Defense in Aviation and Missile Command. It's a branch that's responsible for the logistics, readiness, and operations of the Army's aviation fleet, as well as all the missile defense systems. It's a pretty important position, and it is that what I currently do is that I'm a senior action officer. I was a senior system technical rep out in the field, which basically supported the aircraft and all the related equipment. And now I'm currently a senior action officer here at Huntsville, a role that is similar in function to something of a human resource management personnel. I work with everything, dealing with their employees' salary through their deployments and PCSing and any kind of issues that they may have that they may incur. So I'm definitely committed to being part of Army aviation. I have been since 1992. That being said, I'm a team player. The team player part comes into play because I'm always been a part of a team that wins, and I enjoy succeeding, and I enjoy bringing something to the team that involves the cohesion and the camaraderie, and all that combined is something that I find is valuable in any job that I like to do. My dedication to my organization is very high. I've been a contractor. I've been a soldier. I'm currently a DoD employee, and as a DoD employee, I found that is very important to be dedicated to your job. I find that it's very important that it doesn't matter what the tasker is, that you hit it and you take care of it and you ensure that you do what it is that you have to do. My experience is because of since 1992. I've been working on aircraft and working with personnel and taking care of rotary aviation. The experience has been phenomenal. I can't express how much I enjoyed doing this. I've been around the world. I've traveled all the way to Kosovo and Afghanistan, all the way to the west coast of the United States. I've enjoyed it extremely, and I look forward to many more years of it. And finally, the integrity. I believe that one of the things that I learned as a private in the Army, working on rotary aircraft, is that as a person that's responsible to work on something that flies, you have to find integrity in yourself. You have to ensure that if you drop a socket, if you misplace a screw, if something gets lost, that you don't hide it. You have to man up and make sure that you say, hey sir, ma'am, I lost this. So if you have integrity, you might get in trouble initially, but at the same time, you may have saved somebody's life. If you don't torque the drive shaft correctly, if you don't do maintenance in the proper manner of the book, the way it calls out, if you don't do certain things, you may, cost somebody a loved one. So it's very important to have integrity, and so I find that to be essential as a team member. So now we'll go through some of the slides real quick, and we'll discuss here how we'll break down a little bit more on the commitment and the dedication portion. So again, dedicated to the Army career, to Army aviation. I've worked with soldiers and civilians. I've been around the world. Voluntarily have deployed to various locations. I've gone to Macedonia. I spent about 4 months there. I spent about 16 months in Kosovo, 13 months initially in Iraq, and then I've done three tours in Iraq that were 6 months long, and in Afghanistan I've done three tours as well that were 6 months or longer. Supporting the military. I've been supporting the military since 1999 when I got out as a soldier. I've been working with AMCOM logistics representatives and all the PM offices since I became an AMCOM LAR, working to improve Army aviation. And what we do is we're always working with the program management office to say, okay, look, this is what we have in the field. This is what we can do to make it better. So that is something that we are always striving to improve Army aviation, whether it be UAS, Apaches, Blackhawks, Chinooks. That's committed to working to improve things. Again, working with the PMs to find the solutions for the Army needs. And we network with global partners. So we also discuss this with not only the American side of the house, but we also discuss this with foreign militaries as well. So we work with several of the different armed forces globally, from the Europeans to the Canadians. We work with everybody. Always working with key players to present the most current information. So we're always everybody has the correct data and they're able to present this so that if anybody asks, they know up front and exactly what is going on at that moment, at least within the last 24 hours. The 25 plus years as a soldier, multiple awards to include all the Superior Civilian Service Award, multiple Civilian Service Awards, and the recognition from the CGs. These were important. These were key points in my career. I feel like I exceeded and I've done very well, and I'm very proud of my career. So in conclusion, my decades of experience that I bring to the plate is something that is very valuable. I have a full understanding of Army logistics. I'm always willing to teach, mentor soldiers and civilians, and I'm also willing to learn. I'm currently learning more and more about my job as a senior action officer every day. I work diligently, without a doubt. That's one of my biggest things that I enjoy is my job. I'm mobile ready, and I'm always ready, and I'm always looking to achieve the next level. And like Mr. Hemingway says, there's nothing more noble in being superior to your fellow man. True nobility is being superior to your former self. It's always improvement. So if any additional questions, that's all I have. Thank you. Have a good day.